Obedience brings miracles. Now, I don't think I dealt with this last time, but if you will listen to my topic, obedience brings miracles. What that is saying is obedience accompanies miracles. It sounds as if you're obedient, the miracles automatically come with the obedience. Kings chapter 17, 1 Kings 17, 1 through 16. We're talking about as we go to the place of God has directed us. He's directed us. God has directed us. If you go where God directs you to go, it's impossible for you not to be successful.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
You're on an assignment. Whenever you're on an assignment, you cannot go wrong.
Right now. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
And you've already won the battle.
Thank you, Lord.
As time passes, God begins to move you to a place of growth.
Wow.
As time passes,
Amen.
He never keeps you in the same place,
Amen.
going around the same place, Sinai, forever.
Thank you, Lord.
God be the glory.
Somebody's got to grow.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
And did you not know God releases things to us,
Amen.
for us,
Right.
that we might grow?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Amen.
He releases things to us that we might grow. Now, after we grow, He's done with that.
Amen.
He says, now your next is now.
Come on now. Thank you, Lord.
People got to stop hanging on to what they used to do.
Come on, Bishop. Amen.
Thank you, Lord. Yes. Yes.
That's one of the worst things that we can get
Amen. Amen.
used to saying and used to
Amen.
reminiscing on. What I used to do,
Amen.
the way it used to be, the way it was,
Amen. Amen.
instead of the way it is now. You
Amen.
want to grow? That's how you grow.
Amen.
Things begin to dry up. The brook where Elijah was began to dry up. It began to
Yes, yes.
dry up.
Amen.
As it was drying, if I was Elijah, I could see it. The water getting diminishing and evaporating and leaving. And in his mind, he's wondering, okay, what am I going to do? Do I leave now and start preparing for next? I didn't think about that until right now, but that's what many times saints do.
Right now.
They start helping God and they start moving before time. Things look like it's getting close to my lease date. And what do I do?
All right.
And so we began to help God and throw things in because we become fearful ourselves. We haven't learned that fear and God cannot occupy the same space at the same time. Saints cannot be fearful
Amen. Amen.
and be fruitful
Come on now.
at
Amen.
the same time.
Right.
You with me?
Amen.
Blessings stop coming. How do they stop coming? The ravens stop. It's amazing to me. The brook dried up, right?
Amen.
At the same time that the brook dried up, guess what? The raven stopped. How did the raven know? Don't make the drop because there's no water.
Right.
Amen.
But the raven exercised God sense,
Amen.
God directives. So when the brook dried up, the raven stopped coming. My brothers and sisters, sometimes God allows things to transpire to see where you are in Him.
Amen.
Yes, 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 yes.
And so, if your brook dries up, make sure that you're still doing those things that you should do. That's number one. Make sure you're doing those things that you should do when your brook dries up. Why? Because whatever you start off doing, you shall end doing. Whatever you start off doing, you shall end doing. Whatever way you start off. It's like at the beginning of the service, make it not strange. Why don't we have preaching first? Because we want to invite God into our presence.
Amen.
It's not just an order of service.
Amen.
Amen.
What we're doing is prepare
Yes.
for God to step in
Yes.
Amen.
and greet us. And then after we prepare the way,
Amen.
then we hear what thus said the Lord. Because He never just stops by to have church.
Amen. Amen.
Whenever God shows up, it's always to bless you
Thank you, Jesus.
and to give you a word. So never stop, no matter how it looks. Don't stop. God is about to move you out of your comfort zone to take you to a new place in your mind first. See, in order for your body to go, your mind has to go first. He takes you out of your comfort zone. He makes you uneasy.
Amen.
Sometimes it makes you irritable, upset,
Right now.
uncomfortable.
Right now.
Yeah.
Whenever it's time to move, because if He made it comfortable all the time, why do we go? Why would we move? Why would we seek Him? He first gives you a new mind, as far as Scripture says. Let this mind, let, that means please allow
Amen.
this new mind to be in you that was also in Christ Jesus.
Amen.
He did not say make it happen.
Yes.
He said let. Let God give you a different mindset.
Yes, Jesus.
Let Him give you a different mindset, a different thought,
Yes.
a different approach.
Yes.
Because the same way we used to do,
Amen.
it won't work now.
Won't work. Amen. Amen.
The times are different.
Right.
The way I was brought up and the way many of you were brought up when you first got saved, it's different.
Amen.
We never questioned the pastor.
Right.
Amen.
When I got saved, it was almost like blasphemy to question him. But now, in millennial age, they want to know why.
Yes.
many things that are lawful are not expedient. It's
Right.
okay for you to drink the laws said, and once you get 18 or in some places 21, that's lawful. But is it the best?
That's good, sir.
Is it actually the best? No, they won't lock you up for cussing, but is it the best?
Amen.
Not being truthful all the way, just walking around lying. Will they lock you up? No. But is it the best? So many things that we do, just because it's lawful, it's okay. As far as the law is concerned, it does not connect with the spiritual attributes of God. Emotions are even in an entirely new direction. We have to let this mindset, emotions are even in an entirely new direction. We have to let that take over you, become you. And then you have to have a mindset, Lord, whatever you want me to do, I'm willing to do it. Whatever you want me to do. If it pleases you, that's all I need to know.
Amen.
Right.
Amen. Amen.
That's all I need to know. If it pleases you, that's where I am.
Amen.
Now, if it doesn't please you, I'm not there. But if it pleases you, Lord, no matter how I look at it, no matter what I think,
Amen.
it doesn't really matter. But if it pleases you, I know that all things work together for good to them that love God.
Amen.
Wait for the word of the Lord. Don't get anxious.
Amen.
Don't get anxious. Wait for a divine word from God.
Amen.
He'll send it,
Yes, he will.
but he will send it in his time.
Amen.
How many of you wanted God to move on some things in your life like yesterday?
Yeah. Amen. Amen. To God be the glory.
I see you. Like yesterday. But God said, no. Wait. Because in waiting, he's teaching you patience. Now, patience, the Bible said, possess ye your soul. So in other words, the way patient operates, it actually holds your soul in captivity. Holds it while you've been patient, because it's teaching you what to do while you're waiting on God. Now, there's another way you have to understand and look at this. If God has not given it to you, it's not God. He's not trying to find it. If God hasn't released it to you, it's because he is preparing something in you
Amen.
that you don't have yet.
Wow. I like that. Amen.
So he is saying, I got it. I know what I'm doing. I know how to release it, but you're not ready for it yet. And then sometimes we're not ready because the people around us are not ready.
Amen.
Our environment is not conducive to the total will of God in our lives. And so he withdraws himself and holds off until we get ready. And then we say, he finally gonna do. No. He actually had it the first day.
Amen. Amen.
But we did not allow him to release it because we were not ready.
Amen. Amen.
And one of the worst people in the world is the people who are asking for something they think they're ready, and they're so far from being ready.
Yes. That is so true. Amen.
They're just so far from being ready. You're not ready. No, you're not ready.
Right.
Because God never plays hide and seek. He ain't playing games with you.
Amen.
If you ready, he want to give it to you so you can operate in his kingdom.
Amen. Amen.
Because whenever you operate in his kingdom, you're perfecting his will in you that you may be a blessing to others. And that's why God gives you gifts, so you may use the gifts to bless others. Every one of you all have never been so great and grand that he just gives you a gift for you. No, he gives you a gift so others can benefit from your gift.
Amen. Amen.
There are people that are saved from your gift.
Amen.
That is why, saints, when you have a gift, you never withhold it from God. Because you're on an assignment. You're on an assignment. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
People who work with Bishop must be on an assignment. They must know who they are. They must know who they are and where they're going.
Amen. Amen.
Are you with me? No matter how bad you think it is, I hear you, Corona. If you don't wait on the Lord to give you directions, it will be much worse. Now, I had this ready before Corona. I know it sounds like that Corona helped me with this. No, I had it ready before Corona. But now Corona is here. I just thought I'd throw that in there for you. If you don't seek direction, you'll run right into Corona.
All right.
Corona will come to your house. No, it ain't. Do you know all Corona got to do is grab your door now? The one that you use. Can I help you for it? Do you know all Corona got to do is put the mail in your mailbox and you go out and grab it? You should see how something else is. Oh man, because we don't think about that. Going to the store, picking up a carton of milk that somebody else touched and said, no, I don't want that. And they left it there for you. And you didn't sanitize your hand. But Corona's on the milk, the vegetables, the lettuce, the fruit. You got so nicely sitting in your little fruit bowl. Coronaized. Grapes. They didn't bought some grapes the other night. It's one of the sweetest batches we bought in a long time. And then I was eating them, I got to thinking, I wonder how many people didn't touch these. We washed them.
Yeah, that's right. They'll think you want them.
But when I was picking them up to get them washed, where was Corona then? Because you know you didn't wash the grapes like you wash your hand.
Right. Amen.
Yeah, I didn't put no Clorox on them grapes, and you didn't put no soap and water, Lysol on the grapes. Come on, let's keep it real. So what are we actually doing to keep ourselves? Because we don't think.
Right.
Wow. They said it's airborne. What does that mean? It's floating in the air. Mighty sneeze. I did find out from Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith said, if somebody sneezes, your sneeze goes about 4 3.5 to 4 feet.
Wow.
Your sneeze, even when you put your hands up. So that's where they got the 6 foot from. I was glad to know that because I'm thinking, 6 foot, why did we come up with the 6 foot? And they were thinking about people who were sneezing. All right, and it goes to people around 3.5 to 4 feet. Cough, things like that. It covers those areas. So we have to be careful about that. But we got to be careful about that without the crumb.
Yeah. Amen.
I watch people. I always watch people what they do with their hands and what they do with their body before they trying to hug on me. When I was armor bearer, I always watch people around who I was armor bearer. I see people sneezing, blowing their nose, no hand sanitizer. See, we just started carrying hand sanitizer. The people just started blowing their nose. Coughing in their hand, they didn't want to shake the person's hand. Who I'm armor bearer, and sometimes I whisper in their ear, that won't be the thing to do right there. Let me handle this. Because I know they didn't want to hurt their feelings. But I was good at my job, and so I was protective of what I saw. See, a good armor bearer just is not trying to be with somebody.
Amen.
A good armor bearer looks at his surroundings.
Amen.
He's looking all around because the enemy is coming. He's coming to attack. He's not coming to make friends.
Amen.
He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Amen.
So a good armor bearer, he sees that, and then he tries to ward off trouble. So that's where that comes in. And so the Bible is saying to us, if we don't get directions from God, things are going to declaratively get much worse.
Amen.
One thing I am glad about the governor, he put on the church first because he must be apostolic or something, because he said if you take people out of the church, you ain't seen that. You stop folks coming together. See, the Bible says, forsake not
Come on, sir.
the assembling of yourself together.
Amen. To God be the glory.
Not that's Bible, it's not Bishop.
Amen. Amen.
That's not Bishop.
That's Bible.
It's Bible.
Amen.
He said, forsake not. So the enemy's job is to try to, no. Because where there's 2 or 3 gathered together in his
Name.
there I'll be in the midst. See, the enemy knows that. If I can stop them from coming together,
Right.
God will stop responding.
Right.
Amen.
So that's his main job. And people who don't understand it, we're trying to do everything we can do, and you'll run from them. I'll never forget, there was a little, y'all know what a dash hound is? A dash hound is a little dog, look like a wiener dog. We used to call them wiener dogs before I even knew what they were called. They were dash hound. They called dash hound. I was a little kid one time, and I was walking in the neighborhood, and a dash hound came out of the gate, broke out of the gate, and came after me. Okay? Broke out to come after me. I ran out in the middle of the street. What are you saying, Bishop? I ran from a little PB dog in front of a big car.
Oh, wow.
Can somebody don't get that message? Some of us are running from something so small,
Wow.
and we run into a monster.
Amen. Jesus.
Verse 10 So he arose and went to Zarephath when it was time. And the Lord had commanded him, all right, let's go. When he came to the gate of the city, behold, a widow was there, a widow woman. How did he know? Because God never told him that she was going to have red on, a scarf on, she was going to have leggings, or whatever. No directions. See, but sometimes God gives us direction. It's the Spirit that connects us.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
And it should be the Spirit also that disconnects.
Amen. Amen.
Y'all get that on tomorrow. You can't connect with everybody.
Amen.
Amen.
Saints, I'm telling you, your problem is you're trying to connect with everybody, and God is not wanting you to connect with everybody. And you're trying, but love and kindness have I drawn them.
Yes. Yes.
Amen. Amen.
The Bible says also, for you scripture folk, try the Spirit by the
Spirit.
and see whether it be of
God.
God. Or are you trying to love on everybody? What's funny to me is people who think they have bishop food because I smile and I love and I hug. When I see you coming, I know you. I didn't peep your spirit.
Come on, Bishop.
I'm serious. I'm up here smiling. Poor bishop, they got him food. I'm telling you, God never sends a person without equipping them. I'm very equipped about my assignment.
Yes. Amen.
And I listen to people. And I appreciate all the guidance and help. I really do. But God has sent people to me that has helped me and helped school me and helped educate me for this particular assignment. See, God will give me people according to his own heart. He will. To be a blessing to you.
Amen. Amen.
Y'all with me?
Amen.
Amen.
My brothers and sisters, understand your assignment. The widow woman's there. She's gathering sticks. No sign. Is your name Elijah? No sign. He just gets to the gate of the city. The gate of the city. And he called to her. He said, fetch me, I pray thee, a little water and a vessel that I may drink. So here is this strange woman, never met before. He calls on her, would you fetch me some water that I may drink? In a vessel. Still, nobody's saying this is the one. God has you on an assignment. You're just not moving to be moving. You're moving because God has ordained your movement. And if he's ordained your movement, that's not a weapon formed against you can prosper. Didn't say it was going to be not be formed, but it won't prosper. They won't win. If you listen, there's not a demon that can touch you.
Come on, sir. Amen. To God be the glory. Hallelujah.
I didn't say they wouldn't knock on your door. I didn't say they wouldn't come.
Amen.
But there's not a demon that can harm you.
Amen. To God be the glory.
But you just got to let the Spirit hear.
Amen. God be the glory. Hallelujah.
What the Spirit is saying to the church. Let the people hear.
Amen.
Let the people hear what the Spirit is saying. Not be hearers only, but be what? That means you got to do the word. As people that, I said it the other night over the phone when I was teaching, there are people that try to teach me. Without knowing, if you know more than me about this,
Right.
then God made a mistake. He should have chose you.
Right.
And I had some people that would tell me, well, he did choose me, but you won't recognize me. I got some bold people in here. God didn't give me some bold people that would actually tell me, I'm supposed to be over you. I'm supposed to be in great leadership. Then he tells me, people tell me that some of y'all are in places that shouldn't be there. Right. And they talking to me, they should be talking to God.
Yeah.
Because it's him. So he's, okay, it's you. God made a mistake. When he chose me, he was really trying to choose you.
Teach, amen.
But he just chose you because you was there. He thought he meant you,
Come
but he
on.
really meant me. Pray that you would fetch me some water in this vessel that I may drink. And as she was going to fetch it, he called to her and said, bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread. In thy hand. Why? Most people just read this and keep moving.
Right.
The reason why I use the word hand, they stress in your hand, because she had to have control of it. When anytime somebody gives you something, make sure they're in control of what they're giving you. Because if not, they call it possession of stolen property. And they're giving it to you, and then you become a victim of their stuff.
Wow. That's good stuff.
There are people that are trying to handle your gift, they're trying to steal it from you. And anytime they operate in it, and God didn't give it to them, they stole it.
Wow.
You're trying to operate a gift that you stole.
Jesus.
How in the world can you steal it and operate in it and call yourself blessing somebody? Many people, the Bible said that many are called, but
You are chosen.
and you know why? He's called you to be saved, but few actually hear what it takes to be saved and are obedient